Welcome back to American Ground Radio. Stephen Paul with Louis R. Avalone.
You know, sometimes I think there's a war in our country to define the American dream for generations to come. I think the battle lines have been drawn. I think on one side stands an army of citizens that attributes one's personal success, financial prosperity, professional achievement to just luck, to happenstance. This is what I refer to as the do-nothing crowd.
Yeah, because real success is not due to luck. I mean, yes, you have some luck here and there along the way, but there are lots and lots of people who make their own luck.
Well, no, and speaking of those, on the other side stands an army of people who instead attribute accomplishments to one's own hard work and sacrifice and determination and responsible choices. Those are the doers. And those are the ones, I believe that America is the land of unlimited opportunity if we are only willing to work for it.
Right, because America is the land of opportunity, but you're going to see whatever it is you're looking for. If you're looking for reasons to not be successful, if you're looking for reasons, for excuses for why you haven't achieved what you've wanted to achieve, you're going to find those. But if you're looking for opportunity, if you're looking for a chance to move up, you're going to find that too.
No, and I think President Trump represented the doers in terms of their belief in the American dream.
Right.
So anyway, our next guest, she wasn't always welcome at the president's home.
Really?
Well, I mean, look, every girl wants their boyfriend's parents to like them.
That's true.
And I think Kimberly Guilfoyle was no exception. But she apparently won over President Trump because he rebranded his campaign, his re-election campaign, basically with her.
Right. She really did lead a lot of that effort. Kimberly Guilfoyle, Fox News host, attorney as well out of the state of California. She's been across the coast and into the East Coast now over in Florida. But, of course, a lot of folks have seen her on Fox News as a host and as a contributor for many years.
Some say that she and Don Jr. outshine Ivanka and Jared, and that's a no-no.
Don't tell them that. Here is Kimberly Guilfoyle. And joining us now on the phone, Kimberly Guilfoyle. Welcome to American Ground Radio's 4th of July special, What Makes America Great?
Hi, it's great to be with you guys on the program.
So we've been asking folks all day and thought that you might be a great person to answer this question. What is it you think makes America great?
So many things. I would have to say being the proud daughter of a mom born in Agua in Puerto Rico and my father born, in Ireland, coming to this country as an immigrant, really the ability for everybody to have an equal playing field, to be able to live their American dream, to be able to achieve and provide for their family members, to have a great education, and really live, the life of your choice, doing the job that you want to do, and being able to provide and also give back to the country. And that, to me, is really what makes America great.
That really is a very good a point because, again, your father was an immigrant to the country, and you've been on both sides of the coast, both California, you've been up in New York, and you've been in Florida. You've been able to have a career as a lawyer. You've been on television. You've been involved in politics. You've been able to do, as the daughter of an immigrant, pretty much whatever it is you wanted to do with your career.
Yes, it's true. And that's what I try to tell people. It's like, in what other country would you be able to live this kind of dream? Anything is possible when you put your mind and your heart to it and you're willing to work hard and you're not expecting, a handout. That's what I love about America, about capitalism, about the free market and the opportunity here. And I always grew up believing in equality of opportunity, but the result you determine. It's a matter of what you choose to do with your life, how you choose to spend your time, apply yourself and your efforts, how you choose to raise your children, encourage them to do the same and follow in our footsteps. And for me, every day I see it as an opportunity to move forward and live forward, the legacy of hard work and loyalty and determination. that my parents really instilled in me from a very young age. And that's what I love it. I'm the one responsible for my destiny, for my path, for the things that I choose to do. And there isn't anything in this country, whether it's jobs or experiences, that I haven't been able to participate in or achieve, that I wanted to. I mean, I just can set my mind every day as to how I want to live my life and what I want to do. And I'm able to do that. And I think that is such a unique experience, being an American and living in this country. And quite frankly, that's why so many people want to come here to live their American dream and have these opportunities. And I'll tell you something, some of the people that will tell you that and are the happiest and proudest are hardworking immigrants that have come to this country because they get it. They've come from countries, all over the world where they've seen the ravages of communism and socialism and, government groupthink, where they try to tell you that you're a victim, that you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, that you need to be reliant on government assistance and become a dependent your whole life. And they have to tell you how to think and what to believe in, and provide for you because you are not capable. And, I was raised the exact opposite way, and it's worked out incredibly well, thanks be to God. And I always encourage, young people to do that, to set their goals and to work hard for what they want to achieve in their life, that all these things are possible, that their future is, limitless and filled with opportunity. And you don't see that, with the juxtaposition, of other countries and what they, put people through, and the lack of opportunities for people just trying to provide, for their families or make a living. And that's why I really believe, strongly in what we're doing here and what the President Trump had accomplished in this country with his America First, policies, really lifting people up and trying to encourage them to have, generational success and wealth. And, you leave this generation better than, you achieved and what you had prior to that. So I think it's really important.
Oh, I just love that. And your story is so emblematic of the American dream. And as the first generation son of an Italian immigrant to this country, I totally understand your vantage point. I've had a front row seat to the American dream my entire life, and I'm sure you have also.
Amazing. Yes, and it's amazing. It shapes your whole mindset, but then you have to go out and manifest and talk to other people about it so they understand as well and they believe in themselves.
Do you remember when it was that you realized that there was something exceptional, something special about this country that we call the United States of America?
Gosh, there's been so many incredible, moments that I've seen. My father, serving in the military, to, my uncle being chief of police and attending different award ceremonies. That is really just the shining moments that stand out to me when I think about everything in this country. And then, of course, traveling across the country with Don Jr. and President Trump and being in every state across this great, incredible America and meeting all the people, hardworking people that really felt like, hey, we have not been left behind any further. President Trump speaks for us. He understands us and he fights for us. And quite frankly, there's nothing more exhilarating than being at, a Trump rally and seeing that and seeing the swell of support and all the people out there. It's like, don't believe, the news and the nonsense, because when you get out there and you talk to the real folks, you really see the pride and love and joy they have for the flag, for this country, for our president. And it's been really incredible to see that and essentially have a front row seat there to American political history.
I guess hanging around with Donald Trump is kind of like the 4th of July every day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Absolutely. And I've been traveling across the country, with former President Trump and just seeing the reaction and the support and the enthusiasm that people, have for him. And it's wonderful. And that's somebody who's been incredibly blessed, the whole family, but yet they chose to serve and give back to this country. And I think that's one of the most, generous and selfless acts that I have seen, and the sacrifice that, they have made. I feel when you've been incredibly blessed, that it's incumbent upon you to give back and to make sure that you're doing something to help those around you. And so I spend a lot of my time doing that. And I think it honors the memory of my parents well to do so.
Kimberly Guilfoyle, thank you so much for joining us here on the 4th of July, and happy Independence Day to you.
Absolutely. God bless you guys and your families, and God bless America.
Thank you. Thank you.